Hey everybody inside there and welcome back to Salting the Earth. Right then, last we left off, well, we got a new bunk room. Yeah. And apparently another bunk mate, I think. Well, I say bunk mate, well, another roommate, whatever. Apart from Durong, I don't remember their name. It's in doubt by the time I reach my room. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's been a while since I've actually recorded this. The fucking, I forgot I had the little like tippy-typey sound whenever it was actually putting out new words. I'm dumb. The room is plain decoration. Another part of the room is a 4-person bunk bed, which I think I mentioned last time looks really cool. I love this. Like, I really like a lot of like the background designs in this game, and just like the personalization of this. Like, I mean, just having a little bunk is basically a part of it. This corner is basically your area of the room, more or less. You know, it's quaint. The room is plain decoration. The other part of the room is a 4-person bunk bed. Books that cover many different topics are everywhere. That seems about right. Okay. I can dig it. That seems about right. Nim'gann mentioned something, someone else besides Durong who lives here, although I didn't expect it to be a 4-person room. It would take some time to get used to company. I was by my lonesome self back home for many years. The bottom right is especially messy with beer bottles all over the place. Yeah, it even looks like some sort of a little mini fridge. Is that Durong's? Does she drink? Despite her friendly banner, I still know little about Durong. I mean, yeah, she didn't talk much, and she just kind of saved you and then escorted you down to meet nim'gann. A woman occupies the bottom left bed. Her eyes are closed while her hand is idly petting a cat in her tummy. Aw. Hey, that's a cat! The woman jolts awake and turns to me, all the while the cat screeches out loud and bounces upwards. The woman quickly catches it midair and holds it in her lap. It is all incredibly comical, and the cat screeching nearly gave me a heart attack because sorry for scaring you. The woman says nothing. Her eyes look right through me. She isn't as big as Durong, but the scars in her body tell just as many stories. Yeah. I find the lengthy scar woven around her neck particularly captivating. And also, yeah, also kind of morbid, yeah. The silence sits in at last. This is Kiri. Fuck. I don't remember what it sounded last time. I think it's because the you that might say query. Again, I forgot. Oh yeah, 2 tails. I forgot what I went with. Last time I'm pretty sure I made a decision how I was gonna pronounce it. But I may be backtracking on this. I'm gonna go with query. Ooh. It just picked up. I like that. This is query. Durong steps in. She's finished putting away my luggage. And Rue. Yes, that one. Durong turns to query and introduces us. It's safe to say everyone knows of who I am. Hi, I'm Red Cherrywadi. You can just call me Rue. Hope we get along. Query refuses to say anything. She and her cat only stare at me with bewilderment in their eyes. That cat, though. When in doubt, find a common ground. Say hello to the cat. Spirit? We meet again, Spirit. You remember, eh? Yeah, you mentioned it. I'd forgotten the cat's name. I was pretty sure you actually said what the cat was called before. Durong seems impressed. Query's head even bobs slightly in approval. We'll work with you in the kitchen, Query. Query glances at Durong, the back of me. Her fingers are stroking Spirit. What time do you get to work again? 6. Query says it with a bold and guttural voice. Your uniform? Got him with me. I've been delighted when I received it in the parcel last month. The measurements checked out perfectly. Satisfied with how many situations resolved, with how the situation resolved, if I could talk, she lays back down in the bed with her back against us. All right. I approached Durong, pulling out her shirt. Did I mess with Query? Durong glances at Query, then crouches down to speak into my ears. Don't take it personally. Query's pretty okay, but she isn't a big talker. Coming from you, okay. I get it though, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't get why per se, but I mean, like, yeah, I can kind of see that, so fair enough. Puffs of breath tickle my ears. Oh. Oh. Well, that's horrifying. She got hung, but she got a lot better now. She drops the car comment nonchalantly. That must be where the scars on her throat came from. That's a lot of bottles, by the way. I bring her attention back to the mess in the room. Are these bottles not a bother for them? Yeah, don't touch them. We'll make Kayang? Kyang? I'm gonna say Kyang. Kill him up when he's back. When she's back. Kyang, another name. She must be the one with the messy bedside manners. After the gym now. Will you be careful yourself? Dorong seems to have gotten it all together. This is wrong, but I am somewhat self-conscious. I'll just take a shower and go to sleep. Your bed is on the right at the top. You share my closet by the door. The other one is Kyang and Queries. Fuck. Which one's your bed? Top left. Technically, we would sleep in the same bed. It is hard to describe this sudden tug in my chest. I mean, not really. There's a space between them. Like you walk up and there's a space, and then bed, and then bed. Dawn gives me a salute and leaves. I'm just sharing the upper creek. 4 beds. Throng, Query, myself, and this unknown Kyang. I let exhale out loud. It has been a long day. If anything, I've been getting along well with Durong. They're right. I have been getting. Okay, yeah. God, I'm just completely out of it. I silently hope tomorrow will be better than today. Don't we all? Take a long bath and then go to bed, hoping for an interesting dream. Okay. Kind of like somber, somewhat eerie piano. I'd say more kind of like melancholic than anything else, but there is like a touch of something kind of eerie to it. Like I could hear this in a horror setting, but I think this is, I don't know. Do you ever dream you were someone else, Samuel? Samuel doesn't reply right away. He cuts the tip of the cheap home brand coffee bean bag and fills the machine. Wastewater spills all over the table and Samuel ignores it. I know him. I know his type. He uses silence as a weapon because he knows it would hurt. All the time, Ruth. Samuel says before I have my chance to point out the mess. I think I had a dream. I was in school again. I think it was a school. I can't remember. There are plenty of different people. No one cares about the people's dreams, but we love to tell them regardless. The machine crushes beans loudly, drowning out my voice. He ignores me again. He does it just to annoy me. I try to remember if we ever had a good talk, but come up with nothing. When will Laurent get here? I'll let you know when Miranda's here, Samuel blurts out. Miranda? The name arouses nostalgia. About the bottom of my lips, liking how it feels. Okay. Well, that was interesting, kind of vague, a little cryptic, and mostly just kind of confusing. Ring, I get it, fuck off. Jeez, I was hoping. A loud ring jerks me awake. Yeah, and it's still going. Darkness surrounds me still, though my heavy eyelids. Dawn is yet to come. Thankfully, the annoying noise goes dim after a few seconds. Too many seconds. My eyes manage out of the blink before I fall back asleep. Warm cover feels good to snuggle up to. Coffee. I curl my legs into a shrimp-like position. To my dismay, the noise starts again just moments later from somewhere on my feet. Its deafening ring pierces under my blanket. My kit hit something solid. Uh-oh. The crashing noise comes just a second later. Eh? You killed Spirit! I did what? Durong looks down from her side of the bed. I follow her gaze inside of a destroyed alarm clock on the mat next to the bunk ladder. Kai gave it to me. The flushing sound echoes in my corner of the room. Our attention is pulled towards Query, who emerges from the bathroom. Her cat, Spirit, follows her footsteps like a chick to its mother hen. He is unscathed. Durong, I swear to God. It's telling that Query is equally puzzled at the side of the destroyed alarm clock. She looks to us for an answer. Durong, love. I take a deep breath before I continue. Did you name your alarm clock Spirit? Aye. It looked ghastly. Didn't it? Durong entered sent to the somber note. And now it's dead. This is for you. A ghost? Oh, that's cute. No, it's a panda. I'll call it Spirit. Thanks, Kyang. It's a panda! Durong hums forlornly. Remorse builds up inside of me. I'm so... Out of the corner of my eye, Query picks up the broom and starts cleaning up. Oh, wait, Query! Let me do it. It was my fault. Query ignores me calling out to her. Nip. By the time I come down from my bed, Query has disposed of the broken pieces. I make room for Query, who walks past me with her dustpan. My feet nearly knock over a bottle. How long have the bottles been left out here? Oh look, your hair's down. You got a panda, or I'm sorry, a spirit on your shirt. I don't know. You slept okay? Durong has climbed down without me realizing. Morning, Durong. Aye, it is indeed morning. That was a good comeback. Since I wanted to sleep ahead of her, it's only now that I can inspect Durong's sleepwear. She looks younger with her hair down and an oversized shirt. The hem is long enough to touch her bare thighs. All this I find very... both. Either. What? God damn it, you're making me choose fucking... Where's my dice? Okay, I honestly... Either or would work. So I don't know. So I'm just gonna do my usual thing. Fucking... Odds for top, even for bottom. Apparently going with, yeah, odd. Cute. Did you say cute? Durong lifts her brows. Her voice still maintains that dull tone. Sleepiness makes her voice even droopier. You like pandas? They're cute. Pandas. They are pouch bears that live in a single food source. Bamboo leaves. Their two major daily activities are to eat and to poop. Pandas need to consume at least 10% of their body weight a day and defecate a dozen times. If you really think about it, pandas are sort of useless, huh? They don't look cute and eat excessively. Are you implying something? No, I was talking about real pandas. So you hate them. A hurt look appears in Durong's face. What? No! It came across that way, didn't it? Why are you even talking about pandas? I meant to praise how cute you are. The conversation has derailed detrimentally. Thanks. She leans into the ladder and looks at me up and down. My guess is she's trying to find something to reciprocate. You wear that shirt everywhere? Cute, isn't it? Catnip, get it? Because of the cat paws? Durong raises her eyebrows even higher when I pull up my shirt so she can have a full look at the prints. If you say so. Durong doesn't sound too convinced. That's what it was for today. Awkward conversation. Over the group from me. Thinking it over, Durong is only in her early 20s, isn't she? So full of life and free to date whoever she likes. Cannot recall my failed relationship with Pramada when I was her age. Cool name. When you're young, it's so easy to mistake everything for love. Yeah. The fuck am I talking about? Like, I'm not that old. Fuck. Oh, if I don't depressed, I get sometimes about it. Fuck, Jesus. Okay, no. Don't drop. No! Almost. Put that down. The sun hasn't risen yet. A distilled blanket of darkness still swallows these buildings. That's kind of morbidly poetic, isn't it? Wow. The clock on the wall reads 5:15. Still want to go over my shift. My first shift. I'm getting excited at the mere thought of it. Excited or anxious? I have Koa to thank for notifying me of this position. It was nice she thought of me even when our friendship has become low maintenance over the years. I turned to find Durong putting her clock back together. Oh. The clock is busted, losing one leg and keeling to that side. Its bells are deformed, the metal parts are damaged. A large crack spreads into a ghastly smile revealing its internal cog wires. God, it looks demented or in pain. I can't tell, but you should probably kill it and put it out of its misery. That looks horrifying. Thank you. Looks like a panda ghost now. If ghosts even existed. According to some residents, they do. But come again? This building is said to be haunted. I query? That's a spooky rumor. If I get my sleep, I don't think I should press for more answers. I like horror stuff. Tell me more. Durong bobs her head towards Query. I forgot she's still in the room. How long has she been listening to our conversation? Too long. Durong? Bath? Query mutters with a strain in her vocal folds. No. I took a bath at the exercises last night. Hey, I should definitely come with you. We're gonna work right at this anyway, correct? Just like Durong, I also took a bath late last night with my sleep. Still, I wouldn't miss out a chance to befriend my other roommate, Query. Query looks at Durong, who has to ask for her opinions. Good idea. You should show her around. Only Durong's agreement, she nods at me. See you at lunch? I doubt that. We'll be busy with practice. Our troop is going to Gonbong in a few weeks. I see. I work all day, so see you tonight. I really hope that wasn't the wrong choice. I did it randomly, and I just really hope maybe either way it was kind of meant to come off as awkward and weird because this is just kicking off. So then again, I am the kind of person who, well, let's just say my brain likes to overplay everything and anything, so could be happening right now. It would be an understatement to say Query isn't made for conversation. I mean, understandable. She looks deep in her own thoughts even when we walk side by side. She makes small strides toward the bathroom with her fingers entangled in her braids. Her eyes are glued to the floor most of the time. We touch shoulders as she walks in my path. With her heavy weight, a nudge is enough to bump me slightly to the side. Query shudders as if I was made of fire. She jumps closer to the wall on her side. I wonder if it's just because it was sudden, or maybe she's just not fond of, contact. I mean, it could just be with someone, kind of with anyone she doesn't know well, or just in general, I mean, could be. It's delicate. Delicate subject, yeah. Oh, God. We walk for another 5 meters when it happens again. Query saunters into my path. I would assume it was on purpose, not for those benign doe eyes. Whoa. Careful, love. Them always get my attention. I wink and Query looks flustered. She's adorable like a big cuddly teddy bear. Hope I didn't overdo it. So, public bathrooms. We don't have these where I'm from. This floor's for girls. Next one, boys. Query says under her breath. Every time she speaks, I have the urge to clear my throat. I mean, I get that if I hear anyone that sounds like they have a, even if it's just like their throat, like they need to be cleared or something, or, yeah, it's a weird, like, I don't know the word for that kind of, like, psychological response, but yeah. Query slumps forward when she walks, with both her hands clasped tight in front. Her fingers constantly fidget. Her eyes haven't been on mine for more than a couple seconds. Do I make you nervous? I mean, it might not be you. It could be just because you're new, like I said. It could just be, almost anyone. Well, again, don't know. How can I make it better for you? Rose, an army soldier? Army? No, not anymore. The question caught me off guard. I knew my service would be brought into question at one point. It isn't like I'm trying to hide this part of my life. I am proud of what I did for this country. However, considering the current political tension, I was under the impression this information wouldn't be publicly available. I'm only a chef like you are. She said you were. Who? Nim'gann? Oh, I clicked early, sorry. Query nods readily. I wonder if Query is someone respectable in this community to be kept informed. Does everyone know? No. Only the elders know. And the department heads. I was only on for 5 years after the big war ended. I did a patrol and all that gunk. Wasn't involved in anything prior to that. Ah. That is a big smile whoever saw one. Glad that got cleared up. So, she only has partial knowledge of my time in the service. Now, how the tension of Janice has been relieved? Yeah, very, yes. I was... okay. Delving into this further isn't a good idea. Several pairs of shoes have been lined up neatly outside the changing room by the time we arrive. Query's shoes join the others at the door. Meanwhile, I clean my feet on the mat before entering. As I presume, most women here are well built from head to toe. They look intimidating. This was one reason not many humans and nymphs were willing to fight in the front lines. I can't imagine going to war against these muscled giants. Being a very tall nymph at 180 centimeters, I barely need to look up when speaking to others. Not until now. Oh, barely needed to. Some of them giggle when I pass by, which I assume is because of the prints on my shirt. Dozens of pairs of eyes are on me when I grab a random locker and begin stripping down my clothes. This could be very well be the sort of a raunchy movie clip. I'll get the camera. No. I pull my shirt up slowly and flip my hair to the side like in a shampoo commercial. Are you actually putting on a show? Is this to diffuse tension, you know, for yourself, or is this just you doing this just for fun? My bra is next in line. Piece by piece, I show off my slender physique. Eventually, my shorts slide off my legs and flops on the floor. It was quite a performance I just put on. I chuckled at a few gasping noises from my audience. Right before I can jump in the shower stall, a hand grabs my wrist. Whoa! Query releases my hand and points to the faucets next to the stalls. She doesn't hide anything with the towel in her hand. My eyes have nowhere to rest. There's a fairly muscled body underneath those bulky cardigans. She isn't as big as Durong, but I wouldn't try to take her out in a fight. I must break you. My cheeks are getting hotter by the minute. I'll just grab a quick shower. Then tub? Query nut cocks her head. I can't join the tub. My fur, you know? Sheds. Query's eyes follow my hands when I pat the fur on my hip. Okay, I slip in an empty booth without looking back. That is a really good point. You know, if you just having hair normal, you know, shower gets have one of the little shower like catchers that actually catch hair and stuff, so you can get rid of it. No one wants to talk about that. I know. I'm saying but for my point being, but for like someone like her species seems to have a lot more hair, well, fur in their case. She said, yeah, that would definitely, you'd have to definitely watch out for that. That could result in some plumbing issues, unless your race adapted by, you know, having really some really high-powered plumbing that just enough fucking water pressure or something that it just doesn't matter. The hair doesn't get a chance to really clump up or something. I don't know. I'm not a fucking plumber or anything either, so what the fuck do I know? I'm just spitballing here and probably not hitting anything. I slip in the empty booth without looking back. I love running my fingers against the back of each hand after trimming. What's wrong, Query? My ears perk up and my tummy starts to make unofficial complaints. Oh. Huh. I leave the curtain half open and peek outside. Stir-fried noodle? Ooh. My stomach grumbles. I hadn't eaten since yesterday afternoon. Yum. For the new girl staying with you. How was she? She's in there. Oh! I didn't realize. The conversation seems to have moved on. I like her ears, by the way. It's cool. No one wants to talk about me in my proximity. Well. Is it out of a not wanting to be rude, or not just they'd rather you not overhear them talking about you? That's the... Well, everyone pretends to pay me no mind, and Query silently keeps her eyes on me when she thinks I'm not watching her. I have many pleasures in life. Putting on fresh clothes after a shower has got to be in the top 10. Also, having a lot of extra fur like that would also, you know, drying off would be a pain in the ass. I mean, depending on how thick or fine it is, toweling down may or may not be, you know, efficient. Or do you blow dry? I mean, or would that cause it to? Never mind. Why do I fucking think about this shit? I don't know. Just goes through my head all these questions like. It's annoying putting on clothes just to change it into a chef's uniform when I reach the kitchen. We take the elevator to the first floor. A few Oregons join us on our ride. Getting up this hour, most of them should be kitchen staff like us. I had them a short greeting. Goes as smoothly as it did at my practice. Step 1. Always start with a smile and a nod. Good morning. I make sure to address each person. Step 2. Give them my full name, a proper introduction. I'm Richard Wadi. Step 3. Make it a bit personal. Everyone calls me Rue. By the time the elevator reaches the ground floor, everyone feels warmer towards me. We crowd the hall for a few minutes where everyone listens to one of my stories. Okay, a little jacket on. Nice. You're like a roller coaster, she said. I can't tell if you feel sorry for me or disgusted by me. Laughter. That was funny. I'm bad at just, Then comes the last step. I was a little worried before coming here. A little emotion always drives the point home further. But I'm glad I made a few new friends already. Absolutely, Rue. Talk to me if you need any advice. I'll make sure you enjoy your stay. Oh, they're all being hospitable. That's cool. That's uplifting. I like this. My escort party breaks up into smaller groups. A few head into the large mess hall on the opposite side of the elevator. Meters away from the mess hall's entrance is a commercial kitchen where I expect to spend most of my time. Wait up, Hazari. A woman runs up to me. Her wild hair bounces in the air with each step. Oh, yeah, hey. Hazari from security. How do you do? Hazari? She seems like a friendly face. I mean, she is smiling, so it seems pleasant enough. Can't have enough of that around here. Hazari's voice is rich and heady, similar to the spurs of a well-aged honey wine. Okay. It is what I imagine the popular girl in a storybook would sound like. Okay, I mean, although there is something different about her that I can't point out. Anyway, I require biometrics for your security clearance. Damn those piercing red eyes. Whew. Can you make time now? Hazari demands before I finish my greeting. Oh, that's right. nim'gann wanted me to speak to her about this too. It'll only take a few minutes. Let's go. Sure. Right, I'm gonna call this episode here. It's gone on a few minutes longer than I intended, but whatever. I'm into this. I like it. I'm enjoying the story so far, the characters and everything. I want to learn more with the setting and the people and what's going on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.